As you know that already, LPP is a mathematical technique for allocating a limited resources of a firm in an optimal manner. As you know already, what are the resources for a firm? There are the 4 M's. You keep in your mind there are 4 M's. What are the 4? Yeah, man, money. That means all sort of machinery, material, machinery and materials. Right? The 4 M's. It is not possible to dump the money. There is always a restriction for each resource. It is not possible to procure the entire raw material once in a year. And also it is not possible to recruit more personnel. But there is always a restriction for each resource. You remember that the resources to run any company can declare unlimited quantity. Unlimited quantity. But there is always a restriction for each resource. And this is in our linear programming problem. It's advanced decision making techniques. One of the techniques in OR. It is a mathematical technique for allocating a limited resources of a firm in an optimal manner. Right? Many business and economic situations are concerned with the problem of planning it. Without plan, no business is success. But if here your problem is there are limited resources at your disposal, your problem is to make use of these resources so as to yield the maximum production, or to minimize the cost of the production, or to give more profits. Such problems are called problem of constraint optimization. And LPP is one of the techniques for determining and interdependent activities in the view of available resources. Just to see linear programming, simply it consists of 2 words, linear programming. And programming is just another word for planning. Remember that, it is just another word for planning. It refers to a particular plan of action among several alternatives. Among several alternatives. There are several alternatives at your disposal. Which course of action, which one is the best that identify to LPP? As I already mentioned, linear programming is a mathematical technique. Mathematical technique means it involves some equations and relations. All the equations and relations in LP stands for linear. Linear means first degree equation. The highest power of the variable is 1, which is called as first degree equation or second equation or linear equation. So now see what is LPP. As I already mentioned, you can see it is a mathematical technique. It consists of, you can see, 3 parts. As I already earlier explained already, but once again you should see now. It consists of 3 parts. One is objective function, constraints, and decision variables. As I already mentioned here, objective function, constraints, and decision variables. Whatever the situation which are given, that will be contained in LP models. And LP models it consists of 3 parts. Keep in your mind 3 parts. One is objective function. Generally, objective is what is the objective in that particular problem? While if you are talking about in terms of product mix problem, and based on the availability of the raw material, you have to maximize the production. Or if you are talking about in terms of profit, you have to formulate the profit function depends upon the situation. While if you are talking about in terms of cost, and you are able to form cost function. So that is the objective. You can see the objective function represents the goal you want to optimize. Optimize means such as maximize profit or minimize the cost or maximize the production or maximize the sales or minimize the loss or minimize the cost of the manufacturing units. So that means first of all for the given situation you are able to form the cost function or profit function, that means objective function. So objective function maximize or minimize, it depends upon the constraints. You have to fulfill the constraints. Constraints will say there are limitations. What are the limitations for maximize or minimize? You have to fulfill these limitations. So limitations, or you can also call it restrictions, are the decision variable such as the resources availability or production capacity. As you know that, what are the resources for the organization? Say for example, if you are manufacturing products, so that means what are the raw material available, how to make use of the raw material in an optimal way. Or if you are using the machineries to manufacture the product, so how many machine hours are available may be given, but how to make use of the availability of the man hours or machine hours or resources. A requirement sometimes, this is also a requirement. So if you want to suppose and the minimum requirement of foodstuff, suppose vitamin requirements or nutrient constituents requirements, so that means you have to fulfill the minimum requirement of that particular situations. That is nothing but constraints or limitations. And these are the decision variables. As you know that the structure of the general LPP objective function, the coefficients are constants. Constraints, in the constraints you have the inequalities. All the inequalities coefficients are constants. The right side constraints are also constants. The constants means we know those values. What are the unknowns here? Only in the LP decision variables. These variables represent the quantities of what to determine, such as the amount of each product to produce if you want to make. Clear? So the decision variables are to formulate. So that will require the same. So objective function, just see now, the objective function is a linear expression that represents the quantity to optimize. It is usually defined as a function of the decision variables. It is usually called as a function of the decision variables. The objective function which includes the decision variables. Right, objective function means either profit function or production function. Why, if you are talking about what are the situation? Situation means, suppose if you want to advertise in X, Y, Z magazines or print media, electronic media. What is your objective? If you give advertising in one print media, electronic media, the advertisement exposure, exposure of the advertisement is more important. If you know the exposure of that particular ad, so we want to normally, what is your objective? To maximize the exposure of that particular product. So why the companies are giving ads? Advertisement is only for to know the product in the public. Once the public are exposed to that particular product, they feel if it is good, they want to buy. If they buy the product, if they really satisfied, they get that the friends and relatives. Obviously, the profit may be grown. That is the main objective of the advertising, not only the profit maximization for any company. First of all, the advertisement is only for exposure of the products in the public. Alright, so constraints are already mentioned in these inequalities. Inequalities. To fulfill that particular constraints only, you have to maximize or minimize the objective. Now see, and there are the solutions for the point. Linear programming problem, once you are able to formulate the LP model, then first of all you have to formulate the model. Then the methods for solving that is, one is graphical solution. There are two methods, you remember that, as I already mentioned. Once again, this is the one is graphical method, the second one is simplest method. See, the graphical method, which is very simple to construct and you identify the optimal solution. Once again, before going to that, we wanted to know about it, what is solution, feasible solution, and optimal solution. Clear? There are three types of solutions which we are talking about. Solution means you determine the values of x1, x2, x1, xn, which satisfies the constraints of the LPP. Constraints means restrictions or limitations. To fulfill those constraints, we simply call it the solution to the theorem, generally linear programming. In the solution set, for the inequalities, to satisfy the inequalities, see, it may have some positive values or negative values. In the solution set, you may get either positive values or negative values. That is the solution. And if you are talking about feasible solution, any solution to the GLPP which satisfies non-negative restrictions. Yeah, third part of the LP model. So there are three parts of the LP model. One is objective function, two is the constraints, inequalities, three is the non-negative restrictions. It is satisfy the non-negative restriction. Any solution means which already satisfies constraints and also satisfies non-negative restrictions. Right? Then it is called feasible solution. And keep in your mind, once you are termed as a feasible solution, the solution is never negative, always positive, because it satisfies non-negative restrictions. Non-negative restrictions. We need to calculate optimum solution. We need to find out always optimum solution. Right now, see, any solution, any feasible solution which optimizes Z. Any feasible solution means it already satisfies constraints as well as non-negative restrictions. It also satisfies objective function of the LPP. Then it is called linear program. Objective function means maximize or minimize. It depends upon the situation of the problem. So that is called optimal solution. Once you keep in your mind, the optimal solution means it satisfies the entire structure of the LP, linear programming. Entire structure means objective function, constraint, non-negative restrictions. It satisfies. Then it is called optimal solution. We need to calculate optimal solution always. Further, there are two methods in linear programming. Remember, there are two methods. One is graphical solution method. The second one is simplest method. Right? In the graphical solution method, just to see now, graph the constraints. So each constraints. Remember that. Now we have got that particular problem. And each constraints is the nothing but inequalities. And whatever the problem which are given, the three LP model problem, constraints, let us take this is equal. Each constraint, though it may be less than or greater than equal to, let us take it is equal. Right? So arbitrarily two sets of points are identified. Arbitrarily, other points means you have to identify two sets of points. Arbitrary means if an equation involving two variables, suppose 2x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 12, for example, put x1 is equal to 0, then you find x2. The point is 0, x2. That is one point. Similarly, put x2 is equal to 0, you find out x2. So those 2 points you have to construct a graph. I'll explain the code, don't worry. And then you have to take the x-axis and y-axis, each equation you have to construct a graph. Here, keep in your mind one point I'd like to mention here. Each equation you may get 2 points. You may have 2 variables, or you may not have 2 variables. Each equation involves 2 variables, or may not have 2 variables sometimes. As you know in the earlier class, formation of LP model, just to see that and one equation involves x1, x2. The secondary constant only x1, the third constant only x2. But you remember that, and for each equation you may get 2 points, or you may not get 2 points, but definitely one line in the graph. Right? This is the point which you remember always. How many constraints in the problem? That number of lines you get on the graph. Once you are able to construct the graph, then identify the feasible region. That means feasible region means the solution satisfies all the constraints. Then from the corner point you have to evaluate it. So see, the corner points of the feasible region represent the potential optimum solution. They are the points where the constraints intersect. Normally intersect at the maybe given. But here once each equation you have to construct in the graph, just like a linear straight lines, identify the region, then identify the corner values. The corner points have to subject to the solution objective function. Then at each corner point the objective function has a maximum if the problem is maximization. At that corner point the objective function has optimum solution. Suppose if the objective function may be minimized in case, at which corner point the objective function has a minimum value, at that corner point the given problem has optimum solution. And here I would like to mention one more point here maybe in your mind. The optimum solution may not occur at one corner. may not occur at one corner. It may occur at one corner point or more than one. It depends. Clear?